Was that? Who was scratching? It was Pan.
Pan or Bean scratching the floor. Take two.
Take two, yay.
Welcome to the Blanket Fort.
Well,
Happy Al or Alan? What would you prefer for the interview?
let's just go Happy Al.
Happy Al. Happy Al. Your vest is so perfect for the Blanket Fort.
Thank you. Yeah, I thrifted this.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. I have 10 questions for you if you would like to answer.
All right. Yeah.
Question number 1. What animal would you want to transform into?
Whale.
A whale?
Yeah.
Any particular type of whale?
Oh, it's might be more basic answer, but I love blue whales.
The blue whales,
yeah.
the biggest creature that's ever inhabited our Earth. Just.
But they're so mysterious because, like, to this day, you don't know what whales giving birth look like, and you don't technically know how they die because they just kind of sink
The whale fall that
Yeah.
creates this whole ecosystem and
Yeah.
feeds the bottom of the ocean, comes up. Yes.
They're
Amazing.
so cool.
Blue whale. Great answer.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Did you build blanket forts growing up?
Oh, I actually did.
You did?
I used to, this is a very, like, dangerous safety hazard, but...
Safety first, please share.
But when I was a kid,
Yeah.
my family used to make trips to go to see my grandma,
Okay.
and I used to build, like, blanket forts in the back seat of my, like, dad's car.
Okay.
And it was...
Mobile blanket
Yeah.
forts. This is blowing my mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was, like, really fun.
Yeah.
But I don't recommend, like, doing that because, like, when I was a kid, it was, like, so cool. But
Yeah.
looking back, I'm like, I don't know why my parents allowed that because it's, like, you couldn't see the back very well.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah.
Mobile blanket forts.
Mhm.
Incredible. Awesome. Question number 3. What would you ask your 5-year-old self?
Oh. I don't know if you can... I feel like you can relate, but I feel like we were both very wise children. I guess I feel like you were one of those people that when you were a kid, people were like, you have an old soul. I don't know if that's a good assumption.
Maybe, or like, that guy's so much energy. Oh my goodness.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I would ask my 5-year-old.
What would you ask your old soul self?
Yeah, I'd probably ask, what is your meaning of, like, the universe and the life? I feel like 5-year-olds tend to have either the funniest answers,
Yes.
or they say something strangely profound
Yes.
that they don't really quite understand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I once had a little kid ask after I shared the story scrolls and telling them how much it weighed, and like it's full of color and it weighs like 40 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And this little kid goes, "How much does color weigh?" And then we had to talk about that, and like, does
Yeah.
different colors weigh different amounts? And like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah.
So what would your meaning of life be, or your view of the universe at 5 years old? What's what you'd ask?
I mean, I would ask, like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
a
my
good
question
question.
because I don't think I remember what it feels like to be a 5-year-old. That's why I
Exactly.
want to ask.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like, I feel like my 5-year-old self would say something
Deeply profound.
deeply profound because when I was 10,
Mhm.
one of, like, my mom told me this. That was like, I randomly one day I turned to her and went, "Aren't we all just waiting to die? Isn't that just like living is?" And she was like, "You're 10. Why are you saying that? Go read your book. Go do homework."
Deeply profound and a little bit uncomfortable because it makes the adult be like, "Oh, yes, but you shouldn't be thinking that yet. You need to just have fun right now."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the kind of kid I was.
Okay. Amazing. Thank you,
Yeah.
Happy Al.
Yeah.
Question number 4. What do you do to relax?
Oh, it really depends on the day because
Okay.
like I do a lot of creative things. Like I like we're friends, so like you know about this.
Yeah.
I do drag. I do music,
Yeah.
I do art.
Yeah.
So it really depends on the day. But usually when I'm really pent up and I'm stressed out, I sing
You
just to
sing.
just to ground
Okay.
myself, because yeah, music is really important to me,
Yeah.
but singing helps me regulate my
Mm.
feelings and emotions because I have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah, singing relaxes me.
okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Question number 5, I think. What place or space do you feel most creative?
My bedroom
Bedroom.
at 2, 3 a.m. Yeah.
Do you have all the lights off, or do you have like a desk lamp on, little tea lights around? Like,
I have
what's
I have like a desk lamp
okay?
on, and I don't like big headlights. It's
Okay.
really it's very I'm really easily overstimulated.
Okay. So
So yeah, just like dim lights. I used to have fairy lights in my room, but then those you have to change the battery so often.
yes, adds up. The batteries add up pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah. So I was
Yeah.
like, no, just like a really good um bed light or like lamp.
Okay.
Hmm.
And do you work at your desk, or do you have a little chair in your room? Like, what's just sort of where a little
Actually,
nest?
my favorite thing that I own
Yeah.
is this like little hammock chair.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like you just because yeah, you can sit in it normally, but
Yeah.
then you can also just like on chillier days just like wrap yourself in a blanket and then like cocoon in
Yeah.
like a cocoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nesting up or
Yeah.
cocooning up. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like play my guitar in that like hammock chair. Yeah,
Okay.
that's also how I relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guitar in the hammock chair.
Mhm.
Excellent. Question number 6, I believe. Do you have a hobby that you really enjoy but often get set on the back burner due to other life commitments?
Ooh. I do have a lot of hobbies.
Mhm,
Like most of the things I do creatively
mhm.
are my hobbies, but also, um, actually, I used to um, translate like foreign songs into like English lyrics.
Cool.
Yeah, I this is like what
Very cool.
I love this. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even languages that I don't personally speak but I listen to a lot, like
Mhm.
Japanese and Korean. Like I know a lot of them,
Yeah,
and then yeah, would I used to record them on my song, on my phone.
yeah.
Yeah, and just like that's how I have my like a lot of people say that I'm a really good lyricist, and I'm like, yeah, that's because
Mm.
I kind of
You,
practice doing
you've
that.
you spent the time in the mines
Yeah.
refining your skills of like translating not just words, but like
Mhm.
with songs, there's so much emotion with the mood of the swing of the
Mhm.
song, and to capture that, that's very cool, Happy Al. That's
Yeah.
very, very
Yeah,
cool.
and it's like and people think translating lyrics is very straightforward, but it's like I try to find as many translations of the same song as possible just
Yeah,
so make sure I understand the song.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
so it's like it's a lot of work, but it's fun.
yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, Creating your own puzzle and
Yeah.
working your way to that solution. Very,
Mhm.
very cool. Amazing. Question number 7. Do you have a favorite type of tree?
Oh, I don't know why, but I thought of willow tree.
Oh, yes. The weeping
Yeah.
willow, the long.
Mhm.
There's so many beautiful willow trees around
I
Fredericton.
know.
Like, like the trunks are like this big. They're
Mhm.
so huge and just ever sweeping in the wind.
I feel
Yes.
like they're one of those trees that like I can feel like human
Mm.
like emotions and souls. And like
Hmm.
like when you spend a lot of time out in nature,
Hmm.
you can kind of feel that like there's essence of like I'm because all trees are living
Hmm.
beings, but you can still feel like there's an essence of something that's like something
Yeah.
more.
A tree
Yeah.
that's like 250 years old, it
Yeah.
has experienced more than any human will experience.
Mhm.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's my answer.
The
I
willow.
don't go look up like a lot of trees
Yeah,
in
but
movie.
you the sense of the willow, that shape, that movement, it's almost
Mm-hmm.
dancing in the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible. Um, question number, I think we're on 7 or 8. Could you please recommend an artist or band that our audience should look up in the shade of a tree on a sunny day?
Shape of a tree on a sunny day. Huh. Um.
Or shade of a tree.
Hmm. I'm trying to think. I do know a lot of artists, but I'm like specifically someone who's tree-like. Um. Oh, this is kind of like an unconventional answer,
Yes.
but this band, Tally Hall.
Tally Hall.
Yeah, they're
Tallyyhall?
yeah.
Tally Hall. Okay.
They're unfortunately no longer active,
Okay.
but they're one of my favorite bands and like huge musical inspiration.
Hmm.
They're alternative rock, but
Okay.
also very experimental. I feel like you would
Cool.
like Tally Hall's music just because it's
Okay.
very it deals with a lot of like kind of cosmic like
Okay.
themes.
Yeah.
And even like the band is very very creative. Like their music videos are just all crazy. It's like stop motion. It's a lot of colors.
Okay. They're
Yeah.
playing and having fun with
Yeah.
like making the video. Yeah. Okay.
And
Tally Hall.
Tally Hall. Yeah. But specifically like kind of like a decaying tree on like a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, just because it's like their vibes are very much like blanket fort, but like existential. So I feel like you would enjoy them. Yeah.
An existential blanket fort.
Yeah.
Those are great words
Yeah.
together. Those are perfect words together.
Mhm.
Incredible. Thank you for the recommendation.
Yeah.
Question number 9. This is an and or question, so feel free to answer 1, 2, or 3 of the parts.
Okay.
What was your best show, worst show, or weirdest show?
I mean, I can answer all three.
Yes, please.
My best show was doing Fast Forward in November. That's you unfortunately you weren't there, but your partner Sarah was.
Yeah.
And it was the best show for me just because it was the first time I felt like I was really grasping. Okay, this is what Happy Owl is. This is who Happy Owl
Ooh,
is.
okay.
And
Okay.
really having a clearer vision of like what kind of venue is most fitted for what I'm most passionate about because I'm a musician, but I like to think myself more of like a performer because yeah, I put
Yeah.
on makeup, I make
Yeah.
people happy, interact with audience,
Yeah.
and I do a lot of storytelling. Like
Yeah.
yeah, we're both the same in the sense it's like I'm a performer. That's the difference, but we're both like big storytellers.
Yes.
And that's like yeah, that's festival was the space for me to really actually sit down and tell people, and people were listening.
Yeah.
As opposed to performing at a bar, it's like yeah, I can adapt myself to fit in that environment, but Happy Hour isn't very suited for like people going out on like a Saturday night being drunk and they just want to listen to some loud music. Yeah.
Awesome.
So my worst show, I don't. I personally like just find joy in any kind of setting that I get to perform. So I don't really have like when I say worst show, it's not like, oh, this is absolutely terrible, and more just like it just didn't fit me.
Yeah, the show wasn't bad, but it was like the things around it that like not the best fit.
Yeah.
Especially as you're finding your voice as Happy Al and what the character is and or not character, but like what the performance is and what message you want to bring to the audience.
Yeah. So my worst show was I'm trying to think. This was this was actually like the same answers. Worst and weirdest show was my first gig ever as
Okay.
Happy Owl.
Do tell.
So I at the time, I had the name Happy Owl. I had my music out, not released, but it was like mostly done recording.
Okay.
And I got my first gig, and I was still living in Sackville at the time.
Okay.
So
Was the gig in Sackville, or did you have to? Okay.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was in Sackville.
Okay.
And I was really grateful for like the opportunity, because a lot of musicians and artists who can relate that your very first gig is probably the second hardest gig to get, and then your second gig is like, to me, is the hardest gig to get. But your first gig, I was preparing for like a lot of things. I wasn't preparing for the person that was in charge. That was
Okay.
I was opening for,
Okay.
coming to me and went, you should let me go first. That was already
no.
so that was already like, oh, all right. Because I at the time, again, I was really new, but I knew how like music like standard goes. It's
Yeah.
like you open for someone, so you go first, but this person went first. I'm like, okay, very unconventional, but I don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And
Just trying
then
to roll with it, kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like, yeah.
and then they went and performed, and a lot of people at the venue wasn't enjoying the music,
Okay.
so most people left
Oh,
during the set.
Oh no. Oh no, you're
Yeah.
opening for an after and the what you oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's like just okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah,
Continue.
no,
Yeah. So
it's okay.
so you're opening for someone who has opened for you.
Yeah.
And they have sent everyone out. And so
Yeah.
you stand up on stage getting ready to do your first performance, opening for something that has already been opened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, so most people had left, and the only people left in the audience are my friends
Okay.
and two other like drunk people. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna have fun.
Uh-huh.
And but then it ended up being like really, it went well for me personally, because one of the drunk people came up to me afterwards and was like, I don't get to see a lot of like BIPOC people like being so confident, and like, because I was also putting on makeup and like cool outfits at the time, that they
Yeah.
were like, yeah, I don't get to see BIPOC people just like performing like this. And like, yeah, I'm happy that I brought some joy into you, because
Yeah.
this is the kind of thing I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
So it's like very strange, but I got something out of it at the end. Yeah.
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 Amazing. that is the weirdest. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 10. What is your favorite sandwich?
Oh. My favorite sandwich, I'm very picky with
Okay.
sandwiches.
Okay.
So I prefer making them myself.
Mhm.
By usually like toast a baguette. Like,
Ooh,
yeah, so it's like
okay.
split in two,
Yeah.
toast them, spread like avocados and
Yes.
tomatoes.
Yeah.
Some kind of protein. I usually go for like ham.
Okay.
Yeah, and then cheese. I'm not super picky with cheese. I usually like brie. So it's like, oh, yeah.
Brie. Yes, the soft cheese.
And then some kind of sauce at the end. If I'm feeling fancy, I can make my own like peanut sauce to add to it. So it's like, yeah. So it's it's a lot. It's a lot for a sandwich, but I prefer it like that, because I'm like, if I'm gonna have a sandwich, much.
So do you do like half a baguette, or have you ever made like a full baguette of
I've
this
never
sandwich?
tried.
Never
But I'm like,
tried.
one of these days.
That's like it's a party size.
It's like one of these days. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make like a whole thing, and then just get really, really high.
And then you're good for the rest of the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
But yeah, I have one question
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
What was your favorite storybook when you were a kid?
Okay. Graham Bass's Animalia.
Oh, I never heard about that.
It's this large format, big it's a hardcover book, and every page is a different letter of the alphabet. And then at the top, it's like all the alligators all over, and then just like a whole bunch of A alliterations, and then everything in the page started with an A. And then B was like the bumblebee bumbled by the bopping bobcat, and then so there'd be like a bobcat doing a bop and a bumblebee, and
So
very
cool.
like complex images or like beautiful artwork, and like that is how I kind of learned words. It was my
That's so cool.
favorite book. I got to like the visuals were there, all the words were there. Over time, I remember going through this book so many times. I knew every little bit of it, and growing up, I had this really fun visual lexicon to learn from as like my base of words,
Yeah.
and it wasn't just like learning words on cue cards. It was every page had this elaborate story that had foreground and background and all these little details, and yeah, that Graham Bass's Animalia.
That's so cool. I need to look that up later. Yeah. Okay.
It's I have it upstairs. I'll show it to you before you head out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And then he wrote another one. Oh, I don't remember what it was called, but it's like this deep sea, like epic odyssey kind of story of this sea town or town underwater, and the, it was my sister's. I had Animalia, and my sister had that one, and so I read that one later in life. But I don't remember that is also anything by Graham Bass. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. I'm getting mixed up in my head. Incredible! Thank you for coming to the Blanket Fort.
Yeah.
Happy Al, would you like to play a song for us in the Blanket Fort?
Yeah, I would love to.
Wonderful. We'll get everything set up, and then we'll record that.
Yay!
Thank you for coming. This was so much fun.
Yeah.